What's up, YouTube? All right, we are live. Let's go back. So we're going to be doing Python with Boot.dev today. We're going to be building, I guess, the first project. And yeah, we're going to dive into that. So I was going to do Angular today, but we're pushing that to Friday. So no gaming stream this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. Central Time is our new time where we're going to be live streaming. You're welcome to ask web dev career questions, stuff like that. And yeah, that's it until I get some other stuff finished because I've been busy. Tanook's today. Tanook, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy Friday. I need to log on to my other account. As usual, there will be music on Twitch, no music on YouTube. Because even royalty-free music, YouTube likes to ding my streams. All right, just opening Windows right now. Okay. Refresh boot.dev and then load up Don the developer. About 5 minutes. We'll post in Discord and we're good to go. We are good to go. What's up, Jake? Doing pretty well. How are you doing, man? Okay. All right. I think we have all the windows we need. Let me post it in Discord. There it is. And Discord. Man, why does Discord... I hate the advertisements that pop up on Discord. So can I just like pay for Nitro again and get rid of them? It won't do it, but those ads are so stupid. All right, live. I'm live. All right. I'm live. Switching back to Python to build a small project in Python with Boot.dev. All right. Enter. We're good. Publish. Let me create the event. Create event somewhere. And then I'll be able to see chat in just a second. Building a Python project in Boot.dev. All right, so 5 to, I don't know, 7:30. We'll see how long I go today. I would like to, honestly, record some videos tonight. We'll see. Starting, interested. How do I start it? Start event. Start event. There we go. All right, we are solid. Are we not? Let's go. Not great, but not terrible. Okay. I'm eating. What are you eating? Screw it. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? My picture's in the way. All right. Ah, I don't know if he's had this picture. He's trying to sucker people in with this cute kid. Was this like an old picture? It's a smart move. It's a smart move, Lane. But good evening to you as well. How you doing, man? All right, so we're going to be building our first project. First project with Python. Why the F? Twitch is making this so hard to change the sub from normal to prime. I need to cancel my sub, wait until it expires, and then change it. Yeah, they should let you sub and have that apply, like give you a notice that it's going to be applied to next month. And then just give you a notice. And then you're switched. They should do that. That's a good feature. And that would get people to sub more rather than wait until their prime expires to then pay for a sub, right? What's up, me? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? How are you doing? Dude, why am I still a little stuffed up? I just feel it. I'm not sick. It's like lingering. You know, when that sickness lingers just a tiny bit? All right. Welcome to your first project. We're going to build Bookbot, a Python program that can analyze an entire book and print out an interesting statistical report. A few of the learning goals are configure a professional Python development environment on your local computer, deploy a Python project on your personal GitHub account, learn how to use a professional code editor, VS Code, put your Python and Git skills to the test in a real project. All right, prereqs, understand Python, navigate a CLI, Git basics, GitHub, VS Code, and then the Boot.dev CLI. Getting stuck. It's normal to get stuck when building projects from scratch. Even professional developers get stuck all the time. Getting used to Googling, reading docs, consulting AI, and asking for help from humans is a big part of being a developer. Ask Boots. Google it. Stack Overflow or official documentation are often the best places to start. Ask in the Boot.dev community Discord. When you're ready to start, mark that you are done with this step and move on to the next one. So I would really appreciate it if you guys don't help me with this. I don't know. I guess you guys can. I just don't want to look at chat if you guys are going to do that. Right? Because we're trying to learn. So I guess, while we're doing the project, maybe no help. Unless I specifically ask. Or at least let me, choose the option for renew. I agree with you, Jake. That's a better feature. What's up, Anonymous? How you doing? I love a good documented deep dive. Hell yeah. Love for it to go really deep. All right, I'm done with this step. Let's go. So we have welcome. Okay, cool. We're just set. Okay, it's going through the process of setting this stuff up. Cool. If you already have a system you love for organizing projects on your computer, you could skip this step. Many developers spend years writing code, but they have a project file strewn haphazardly across their file system. I'll introduce you to how I manage my code on my machine. You can organize your code however you prefer, but this method has served me well over the years. If you don't mind this method, that's okay. Or if you don't like this method, that's okay, but please have a system. Okay, this is cool. If I ever built a course, I'd be like, this is what I do. I know it sounds like so simple. Of course you would do that, but I find that I'm kind of curious how Lane does things. Inside your terminal, run change directory. Command to switch to your home directory. Okay. Make directory workspace. So we have a projects folder. Yeah, this is my projects folder. We're just going to use that. Go to File, Open Folder. Okay, so we're going to make... we're not going to open the entire thing. We're going to open a specific project. I don't care about that. I'm done with this step. Doing not too bad. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it, Anonymous. Don't worry, I can't even start the project, so will not be able to help you much. Awesome. I like it. I think I'm broken by shitty tutorials, and I'm once again stuck at tutorial hell. Oh, no. Just build something, man. Build anything. That's the solution to get out of it. I need to do something quick. Yeah. You got it. You have the solution. Just do it. Do it while, literally, Jake, do it while we're doing this. Start a project. What are you going to start? Tell us. We aren't continuing forward until you tell us what you're going to start. Goodall, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Yep. We aren't leaving you behind, buddy. What do you want to build? So I got the new... I got to go back through my old YouTube thumbnails. And I think I got to replace the Python logo or something like that. Because, well, I did like day 1, day 2. Maybe I'm not going to do that. Maybe I just do it for future thumbnails. Like to go back and change old thumbnails on every vid. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. There's no way in hell. Nope. We started with Git. We'll go through with Python, and then we got like C and Go. We'll just do that. I'm not going back through. All right. We're going to expect that, Jake, from you at some point. You obviously don't have to do it, but you should. All right. Workspace. We're in here. We completed. We move on. GitHub repo. Developers keep their coding projects in Git repos. GitHub is the most popular website for storing repos online. GitHub serves several purposes as a backup of all your code on the cloud in case something happens to your computer. As a central place to share your code and collaborate on it with others. It's a public repo for your coding projects. Create a GitHub repo. All right, so I'm going to do that on the side. I don't need like 15 different tabs open on this screen that you guys are seeing. Call it Bookbot. Public. Initialize with README. Once the repo is created, paste the URL. All right, let's do it. Bookbot is available. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I did not mean to do that. Get out of here. Blah. All right. Run all checks. We're golden. Git clone. Let's clone down the GitHub repo onto your machine and open it in your editor. Let's grab it. Cool. All right. Yep, we can do it in here. All right. Bookbot. There we go. What is the command to open up VS Code with this project? I don't know. Hold on. I don't care. File, open folder, Bookbot. Here we go. Okay, we have Bookbot open. Let me bring it over. There we go. I think I will do something related to my current path. Maybe I'll build some basic agent that does something on my local machine, but I need more time to think what exactly it should do. Okay. What's Bookbot about? It is basically, I think it's reading a story and it's gathering statistics on that story. I don't know what stats, but what's up, Renee? How you doing, man? All right, so by creating a project on GitHub first and cloning it down, the remote connection between your local project and GitHub will be configured automatically. I think it would have been cool to force us to set up the remote again locally, just like one more time. But this is how I usually do it. If you start a project on your local machine and push it later, there are a few more steps involved. That's why I prefer git clone to git init, git remote, add origin. If you're following a workspace setup, do the following. Otherwise, skip to cloning Bookbot. Okay. Root. What? What is this? Okay, so GitHub, and then you're going to clone it here. Create it. Navigate into a directory that will hold all the projects owned by your GitHub username. Okay, all of your personal projects on GitHub will now live here. I like to structure my workspace this way because it makes it easy to find and manage all my projects, and it means I'll never have conflicting project names because it mirrors the remote URL structure. Okay, but you can have duplicates outside of GitHub. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it this way. Cloning a Bookbot. Clone your Bookbot repo by running this command inside your username directory. Replacing username with your GitHub username. Cool. If all goes well, you'll now have the new Bookbot directory to your current working directory. You can check by running the list command, ls. You can see Bookbot. You clone to your remote repo, navigate into this directory. VS Code's tooling works best if you open VS Code to the root of the repo you're working in. In VS Code menu, use File, Open Folder, then Navigate. Yep, that's what we did. If all goes well, you should see a README file in your File Explorer on the left. Run and submit the CLI test. Let's do it from the root. Let's go. Been playing with the O3 Mini lately, and I'm impressed how OpenAI models get better from the last time I used it. Yeah. Is O3 better than O1, or is it just faster? What's up, Devon? How you doing? How's your Wednesday going? I have a question for you guys. I got a question. I want an honest answer from all of you. I'm thinking about banning any blind encouragement to have AI code for you in this community. I think it makes worse developers. And like our community is mainly junior developers. And I really like the idea of software engineers actually becoming good software engineers without a dependence on AI. I think it can be used for mentorship, but I'm specifically talking about basically people that'll come into the community and just say, just like have it create these templates for you, have it create this code for you, just have it solve your issues. And that, like, anything like that, I think makes a terrible developer. And I understand that this is pretty opinionated, but like there are a lot of good developers right now, and Primogen is one of them. But Lane is also another, and their opinions might change a little bit, but that are really pushing heavily for software engineers to just become really good software engineers with the mindset that, like, if AI gets a little bit more integrated into our workflow, it's very easy for software engineers to pick that up. It's really difficult to become a good software engineer when you create that dependency from the beginning. So I don't know how I would word this, but I think in some format or some wording, I want to basically build a community around not becoming dependent on AI outside of mentorship. What do you guys think about that? I don't know how that's going to look. I think it's cheaper and faster version of O1. Oh, okay, if you're hitting the API, gotcha. Is it? Definitely faster. I just pay like the 20 a month or whatever, so it's the same price for me. I'll say this is a great idea when I see someone who is talking about coding apps with AI without learning coding and earning 15. Oh my, I want to punch it in the face. Yeah, they're like, you know what I'm kind of like, honestly, two people that's going to chase away: bad developers. Well, it's going to chase multiple people away, but like the majority of it, it's like bad developers that you take AI away from them. They just make excuses how AI is going to take over and like, why even learn this stuff because AI could do it, blah, 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 blah. You know those people. Or AI bros who are just bad at coding. It's like most people that are going to make that argument to not do that are bad at coding. Or they don't want to get better. That's a better way to put it. They don't want to get better. And they're using AI as a crutch and an excuse. It's a good idea. I think it would chase some people away. Like the enforce that. You know what I mean? And I think I'm okay with that. I think we build our community around that. We build our community around building good software engineers into good software engineers. which I have a ton of areas I can improve on myself, but it's like, you get to see me improve too. I really like that idea for our community. So I'll probably kind of ask once in a while, and I'll have to see, but if you see me kind of just like straight up pushing the AI bros out of here, that's probably why. It's a good idea, because if we're still learning and we use AI, how would we even know what it means and how it works? 100%. It's like there are going to be so many hallucinations. There are going to be bugs in your code. The quality of the code right now is really, it's not great as it scales. Doesn't have a lot of the context window is growing, but it's still not that large for larger code bases. Being a good software engineer without the dependence on AI allows you to use AI more effectively as a professional developer. So while we're here, let's just become a good software engineer and not an AI bro. I had to move away from AI. I'm forcing the struggle. My learning is going to leaps. Yo, let's go. I love to hear stuff like that. That's fantastic. All right, cool. Sounds like a lot of us are on the same page. Or people that are just like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. But I do think that's probably the direction that we're going to go in with this community. I think that's going to be a good decision. All right, so we just posted, we ran, we're good, we solved it. First commit, let's do it. Remember, git commits are used to save snapshots of your code at a specific point in time. Each commit should represent a single logical change to your code base. I ate too quickly. Sorry. For example, a commit might add a new feature, fix a new bug, rework a bit of your code to be more readable. I usually make 2 to 3 commits for each hour I spend coding. That's not a hard rule, but might help you gauge how often you might be committing. That's interesting. I like that example. I don't think I make commits that often. Probably should. Let's change the README file. A README is a markdown file that explains what your project is and how to run it. It's a form of documentation. Here's my opinion for junior developers or just new developers in general. You code throughout the day, commit at least by the end of it. Commit daily. Whenever you work on code, commit. At least do that. Open your README and the VS Code File Explorer and add a small description that says, be sure it matches. We'll be checking for this. Okay. So we are adding this. And of course, if you are, a sub on this channel, you can request music. All right. Say view your diff. A diff is a visual aid that shows you the difference between 2 files. Now that you've saved a change, you should see a blue notification pill on the source control icon on the left of your VS Code window. Click on it, and under changes, take a look at your README file. You should see a diff. I like to use UI tooling like this diff view for visualizing changes. I do too, but I recommend using the command line for applying changes to Git. Yep, if your change looks good to you, let's push it to GitHub. Stage the change, git add, blah, 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 git add all, the period tag, git, wait, I'm like, I'm reading what is in front of me, and I'm like, I kind of am just wording it my own way. The period tells Git to stage all the changes in the directory and all subdirectories. Commit the change. The commit message will be stored in Git alongside the change in the future. If you want to revert this change or jump back in time to the code at the state, you would use a commit message to find the right change. As such, try to use a descriptive commit message. Cool. Let's do it. All right, so we're not going to look at the diff. We're chilling. Update, README with description. It's probably going to check for that, right? All right, so push to GitHub. AI for full coding is only viable if you are a senior level engineer can fix its F-ups. I even think that as you get more experience, I think AI kind of ruins coding. You can have it kind of build parts that you don't want to do. But that's kind of the fun of it. Like, maybe I'm weird, but it's okay to do some tedious stuff you don't want to do. Usually when you get better at it, it becomes more fun. But coding is just fun. It's fun to have a problem in front of you and think about like how you want to code this out, how to solve it. It's fun to do this stuff. If you are outsourcing that to AI and you're doing that frequently as a senior developer, do you really enjoy coding anymore? Or are you just stressed with product deadlines? And that sucks if you are. Algorithm gods are always listening. True. What's up, A? How you doing? All right. Now that your change has been committed locally, you should notice that your source control tab on the left no longer has a blue notification. All your changes are committed. However, the commit hasn't been pushed up to GitHub yet for safekeeping. All right. We're authenticated. We're chilling. Git push origin main. Let's do it. We're golden. Done. Just like that. Once you've published, navigate to your repo on GitHub and take a look at the README. You should see the changes. We're just going to assume that we can see the changes. I'll let you know. We can see the changes. All right, run checks. Installing Python. In previous courses, we've been writing our Python code in the browser. Now we're finally going to install Python on our local machines. Yo, we're officially a Python dev in a second. You guys ready? Let's type it. I don't care. If you're on Linux or Windows, you may already have Python installed. You can verify this by running Python 3 version. If that worked, you could skip ahead. If not, we use the default package manager. So we should not have it, right? We do. I might have installed it at some point, to be honest. If that worked, you could skip ahead. If not, we use the default package manager app for Mac. Okay. We're going to use the homebrew. So, wait, brew. Did I install it via? I'm just going to like install it via homebrew. Or should we? Maybe we don't care. We're on 3.9. What is current version of Python? .14. Python 3.8. Python. What are we on? We're a bit old. How do we install Python? Let me ask you this, chat. If we install Python via homebrew, given that we already have it installed, do you foresee any conflicts? You have 3.1.2, okay. I'd say it depends. Like everything in dev world depends on what exactly you're doing. What are the requirements? And I said only viable since I agree that in most cases it's just better. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, that's the standard answer. It depends. I mean, like, I used to hate that answer when I would get it when I was newer, but it's like, it's the truth. It just depends. It always depends in the software engineering world. Either by Brew or from their website. Yeah. What happens when we install it with Brew? Because if we do actually unknown command, so I don't know. How do we figure out with homebrew if Python is installed through that? Actually, I just typed the wrong command. Figure out if app is installed with homebrew. Brew list. Hi, Ritesh Mishra. Thanks for the follow, man. Welcome. I install Python. with Homebrew when it's already installed. Not using Homebrew. How's the job hunt going? What job hunt? It just lives in brew folder. It doesn't change anything. If you didn't install Python via brew, it will not tell you if it's installed or not, I think. Are you sure? We have Python 3.9.6. But when we do brew list, did you guys see Python here? I don't see Python here. I'm trying to figure out if this is going to be a conflict. Oh, there's Python that's pre-installed with Mac. Installing Homebrew Python will not remove or overwrite the Mac OS system Python. Instead, Homebrew installs Python into a separate location, usually something like user local bin Python. Homebrew will add its directories to the front of your path. This means that when you open a new shell and type Python 3, it will likely refer to the Homebrew. Okay, perfect. Let's do the Homebrew version. All right, so yep, it's pre-installed. Open. Oh, come on. Just let me... We gotta open... I think we're gonna start using Vim. Okay, so... Add this line to the bottom. Yeah, I'm typing this out. Might be a spelling mistake. Restart your terminal to ensure the changes have taken effect. What was the command to restart the terminal? We're going to try to remember that. Open brew. So once brew is added to the path, we can install Python. Ooh, this song is so good. Song is so good. What's up, Zinka? How you doing? Hold up. Just gonna take a second. Session. Is it source? Song is so good, man. It's so good. You stick it only with streaming content? What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about, A. Can you elaborate more on what you're... can you just elaborate more? I think your sentences are a little bit too short and lack context. I always default to form because I effing wrote it like a billion times a day in my previous job. Okay, so you kind of just have it generate that. There are always exceptions to the rule, but I think like we need to constantly challenge ourselves and other people to just not have AI generate. I got a question. Since you're here, Zinka, I was kind of like asking people. I think we might have some sort of like, even if it's like a soft enforcement, FAC, Hurry. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. But some kind of enforcement of like not encouraging each other to use AI as a crutch in this community. Like just squash AI generated bullshit. Kind of chase out the AI bros, encourage software engineers to become good software engineers, and like revisit things that they might have, even like fundamental stuff, even templated stuff, just write your damn code. I think there needs to, I don't know how this is going to be worded, but I think our community somehow is going to like have a soft enforcement of this. And I just want to attract software engineers who want to become good software engineers, not people who want to skate by. I think that's like where I want my community to go. You know what I mean? What do you think about that? Good, just eating baby carrots and coding. Baby carrots sound great. You know what I noticed? Baby carrots will make my throat itchy unless I dip it in something. Carrots are really good for you. And I'm talking about non-cooked carrots. Cooked carrots are fine. Homebrew? It's just a package manager for Mac. Very common one. If you're on Mac, you want a package manager, it's probably something you want to lean on. It's a good song. Yeah, it was a good song. I can stand for that. I feel like, it's going to chase some people away. That's okay. I want to start tailoring our community just a little bit with stuff like that. As AI kind of just, it gets out of control, Dipping a carrot in something. Yeah, like ranch dressing. Anything, It's weird. Like just dipping it in something will kind of make it so my throat doesn't itch. Like I have like a really minor allergy to carrots. I have that with bananas too, but I still eat a banana every day when I get home from a workout. It goes in my shake. Half a banana, not a whole one. Too much banana. Way too much banana. Just a half. But the problem is you can't store bananas that well. They're not kept well for long, are they? I usually toss the other half out. Carrots are delicious. Bananas make my mouth itch if they aren't cooked. Cooked bananas? I've never had one. Okay. My mod also shuts people down when they tell me to use AI to code. I could do the same. Awesome. I like that. We don't get that. We don't get that here, thankfully. But yeah, just kind of like an encouragement. Like, yeah, we're not going to use AI to generate our code. We're going to code it on our own. But that's good. That's good that he's doing that, because I can see, honestly, Zink, I can see a lot of people. I've seen your community, and I can see a lot of people coming in and just like that question over and over. Why do you use or why don't you just have like AI do this or whatever? I'd get so annoyed at that. You don't think you've ever had raw carrot? It's good for you, man. Like just try a dipping tray, where you go to the grocery store, it's kind of packaged, plastic, whatever, and you get like carrots and broccoli and celery, and then you get ranch dressing or something in the middle. Just try it for one day. Like that is your meal. It's so good. Yo, banana bread is where it's at. I love it. Okay, what are you going to do besides YouTube, Twitch? So I like for what? What am I going to do? So I don't think you're talking about different platforms. I think what you're getting at is, what do I do for a living? Is that what you're getting at, A? If that's what you're getting at, essentially I get money from affiliates, sponsorship deals. I get it through mentorship, different contract stuff like that. And we're going to be coding on live stream. We're going to be building out an application, and we will be launching Twitch Sprout, believe it or not. We will. I'm leaving Python 3 right now with Code Academy. Ah, okay. Nice, Mark. Oh, you're learning. Okay, I thought you were like just getting out of it. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. How you liking Python? All right, let's go. What is it to reload? Is it source? No. Fuck, what was it? All right, you know what? Screw it. We'll just reopen. That's literally all I wanted to do to avoid reopening it. All right, we're back. I want to remember that command. Now it's bugging me. If I forget something, I'm not someone that likes moving on. Like, just tell me. Okay, here it is. Keep it there. We got all of Boot.dev. We'll just move over. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's bring the code over here. Terminal here. I might like to set up more even with Twitch Sprout, to be honest. No, because usually I'm hopping between like editor and command line. All right, so we have brew install Python. Do we even type that? Brew list. We never installed it. So brew install Python 3. We should do this. We should totally do this. Bring it back. Cool. Big install. Is it weird that of the greens, the tolerable vegetables I can eat is broccoli? No, broccoli's good, man. Usually just dip it in some. Oh, it's source. Oh, thank you, Jake. Okay. Source and then our config file. Does Boot.dev not have you install Python until this point? No, this is the first project. A lot of the Python is taught in their initial course. It kind of like goes over Python fundamentals with you, and then it dives into command line stuff, then it dives into Git stuff, then it dives deeper into Python. Seems like one of the first things I should be taught. I don't agree. I don't think you need to install Python locally. No, I don't. It depends on like... I think it's okay to go into a sandbox a little bit before you dive in. For example, like when React is taught through courses, I don't think you need to install React right away. I don't think it hurt. I don't think it hurt, but usually you'll get to like kind of like a tutorial project that will kind of reinforce some of the fundamentals, and that'll get you to do it locally. And I think that's a good point in a lot of different educational programs to install it locally and start building stuff locally. Broccoli cheddar soup. You like that, huh? Command T. What's up, Edward? Command T to restart. Command T for Mac command line. What does that do? Show hide the tab when a single tab is open. I don't think so. I love it, although I admit I'm having trouble using Python to make ASCII art. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Gotcha. Well, hopefully your tutorial is teaching you that, if that's what you're learning. All right, we move forward. Let's do it. What? Okay, these are notes for a video. I'm like, why the hell is that blocking my mute button? Okay, we're still on the old Python. I don't care about any of this. We're moving on. We're done. Copy. We're chilling. Cool. Moving on. Running Python. All right, so let's run some Python code. Create a new file called main.py. You can use a VS Code file explorer or run the command. Open the file in the file explorer and paste in some simple hello world code. Don't forget to save the code after you write it. Run your program. Python, I think, likes to... It's more conventional to use double quotes, right? No semicolon, which still is weird to me. Still is weird. It's going to take a long time to get used to that. All right. And then Python 3 main.py. Let's go. I like most veggies, but kale is trash. I literally have kale in the... Oh, no! I need to go... My kale is, like, smelling iffy. I just bought it, like, a few days ago. But I like spinach. I like putting spinach in my protein drinks. I don't know if I'm going to put... I'm so sick of running to the grocery store, honestly, but I think I need to tonight. I just want to get some videos recorded. That's my main concern tonight. Embrace a semicolon-free code. I can't. It's so difficult. No camel case, only snake case. Yeah, these things are so foreign to me. But I appreciate the reminders. Just throw the kale away. It was never good anyways. Kale's good for you, Zinka. Why do you hate kale so much? Why are you a kale hater? I see what you mean. Command T just opens a new window. I use Command Q to close and... Oh, just reopen from my toolbar. Gotcha. Yeah. So I think what we were talking about was definitely this. Wait. ZSHRC, right? If we do this, let's just do it. Fuck it. Reboots it. Done. We don't have to reopen. It's bitter and gross. Well, you got to combine it. Spinach isn't great. You put spinach with fruit, with berries. Like, spinach isn't good. But it's good for you. Kale is good for you, guys. Put it in your protein drinks where you can, like... Add a bit of like fruit and like a little bit of yogurt and make it taste good and like chocolate protein. Eat your kale, guys. Don't let Zinka mislead you. Bookbot read file. I need to know that for Bash terminal. Yeah, it's yeah. What for Bash, what is it like It is Bash. Yeah, it's literally just source Bash RC, right? I'm pretty sure that's oops. I don't know what I just did there, but I'm deleting that. All right. Now that you've got your machine all configured, let's build Bookbot. Bookbot is a simple command line program that reads text from a file and generates a report about the text. Download Frankenstein. The Frankenstein book by Mary Shelley is in the public domain, so we can use it for our project. You can find the full text here. Let's do it. Create a directory in Bookbot project called books. All right. Right-click the text on the web page and select all, copy. We did that. Save it as Frankenstein text in the books directory. Okay. I'm just going to do it here. Fuck it. Frankenstein. EIN? Frankenstein. Nope. We want this to be a text file. And then in the books directory. Okay, so we're going to just bring this into books. Deppen Wang. Thank you for the follow. All right, we're solid. Cool jam. I believe I heard this on Instagram where a kid was spinning pretty fast in the kitchen. Spinning? What are you guys talking about? I don't even like lettuce on its own. I don't like lettuce on its own either. I don't like anything on its own. Spinning. You have spinach in your sandwich? You're a monster. I think I'll take my food advice from someone who doesn't put jelly on pizza. You've never tried it before. Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about. Nothing better than working on a project and listening to this live. What's up, Brandon? Glad you're enjoying it. I just asked ChatGPT for me, and the command is... Okay. Well, this should be the command for bash. Execute bash. Well, I don't know. There might be multiple commands. Again, like just... I think it's this. But that could work too. You don't need to try it. Yeah, you're just like, you're afraid to be wrong. It's okay. Wait, what did you add jelly to? Yeah, grape jelly. You can't bash it if you haven't tried it. All right. We don't want to save the entire book. Oh. In our GitHub repo, generally speaking, Git is for code, not for data. Okay, so create a git ignore in the root and add this text to it. We're going to do more in the command line. Why not, right? But we are in Bookbot. You should see the file name turn dark gray in your VS Code file now. Whenever you run git add from the root, all the files in your books directory will be automatically ignored. Cool. You can use opening a file. You can use with open. What is this? I'll have to read that. You added jelly to a pizza and 500 Italians died at that moment? That's because they never tried it. Well, at least it's not bizarre like... anchovies are the worst. Yeah. I feel like everyone can get on board with completely bashing people that eat anchovies on their pizza. That's like being a furry. I don't know. All right. What else? Okay, so opening a file. Adam, welcome. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. With open file as F. What's as F? The with block ensures that the file is properly closed when the block is exited. With open, okay. The path to file is relative to wherever you're running the program from. If you're running the program from the root of your project, use books/Frankenstein.txt. Remember, the path to the file is a string, so it needs to be in quotes. Okay, so reading content. Once you have the file open, read the contents into a string. Okay. I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to type it out. Use a main function to wrap the logic and call it main. Dude, I haven't wrote Python in a while. We've stretched this out so much. We're going to have to refresh a bit, right? Let's go Python. Change main so that instead of printing hello, it reads the contents of Frankenstein and prints it all to the console. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, so with open, and do we need a period? This is going to be relative to where we are currently in main. So books, Frankenstein as F for file. Okay, that's what it's doing as file. I'm just going to spell it out so I can clearly see what's going on. So file contents is a new variable with snake case that we are establishing. File.read. Okay. I like it. So this is the bottom of your file. So we're creating a function. Oh boy. Main. Fuck. What? How do you write a function in Python? I don't like actually how they separated this so much. Or Python function. Def function name. Okay. All right, so we have main, and then we just call main here. Get out of here. Do you want to install the recommended Python extension? You know what? Fuck no. No extensions. No extensions. We're going raw. All right, let's, get out of here. It reads the contents and prints it to the console. To execute a function, main, define main. I should probably look at the error. That should be able to execute it. Why not? Let me look at the error again. Books is not defined. Did you mean bool? This is what I meant. Let's go. Easy. The Git course definitely broke the Python immersion for me too. Did it, Hedgerow? Thank you for sharing. It was a long course. Like the Git and the command line stuff, you tack on both of those. It's kind of long. You're gonna have to refresh, which it's not the worst thing. Like having to look that up later when you kind of forgot it is just gonna help you further reinforce it. All right, I was purposefully ignoring Twitch because you guys just have bad food taste, right? We were punishing you. 5 minutes. Now we're back to Twitch. What are you guys talking about? You better not be bashing my pizza taste. Don's shut down if you haven't tried it. On the pizza, no, but adding to sauce or something is okay. Ooh, now we're getting creative. Ooh, I like that. We are playing on hard mode. We are raw dogging this Python code. That's exactly what we're doing. You should not read the error. You should copy it into ChatGPT and tell it to fix it. Jake, get the fuck out of here. What's up, Jessa? How you doing? How's it going? You are behind. The AI will replace me. Well, that's a wrap. Good thing I'm a content creator that just complains on the camera. So we're chilling. We have the superior food taste? No, you don't. I am Ant, and Jake is losing it. He's lost his mind. Don't punish me. I just got here. What are we discussing? We're not even getting into it. Holy crap. I just get baited with you guys over and over. What's up, Jessa? How you doing? How's it going? All right, let's move on. All right, so we have this working. And if you guys have web dev career questions, feel free to ask in chat. I should have a pinned comment somewhere, something like that, but I'll just kind of remind people once in a while. All right, so we are reading it. We are reading it. Nice. Add a new function to your script that takes the text from the book as a string and returns the number of words in the string. Add a print statement, then run your code to make sure it's doing what you expect. The Frankenstein book should contain 77,986 words. Okay. So, how do we do this? From the book as a new string. Do we use a loop to loop through the entire string? I think we did something like this. We can loop through a string. I don't know what string methods exist on Python. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go back a little bit. Let me just look at the different methods. Enter cores. While while something is true. Can we get the length of a string and loop through every character? I don't think we want to do that, do we? Give me string methods. So we split it by a space, I'm pretty sure. That's what I would want to do. Let's try that. Well, man, these are a lot of spaces. Wait, we're counting characters, not words. I'm like thinking words. Right? Let me read. Words, fuck. So splitting based off of this, what are we going to get with white space? Is all this cleared? Let me go ahead and split this. Guys, I would appreciate it if you don't solve it in chat. Because I do want to look at chat in a second. Okay. By default, it splits by space, right? So if we have a bunch of extra white space, it looks like it takes care of that and trims that. Oh, that's cool. That's perfect. Okay, so we split. We have an array, and then... what is the length one for Python? It's a method with JavaScript, but array length. Or list length. Len. Okay, so essentially we're just doing like len of split, right? 77,000. Oh, there it is. 77,986. Let's go. Hell yeah. What's up, Dewey? How you doing? We are revisiting Python. We're out of the Git world now. Those on Twitch, pineapple on pizza and a Hawaii is goated. Edward, oh my God. You stay on YouTube. I don't need more people piling up in Twitch with like bad food taste. You just stay over there on YouTube. Fucking YouTube is trying to trigger you guys too. Song sounds pretty good. Have I been missing workout streams? No, I haven't yet because I've been waiting for my wrist to heal. I think I'm probably going to try one before the end of February. I'm a little bit limited on push stuff. I honestly just need to wear my brace a little bit more often, and I think it'd fully heal. But it's kind of like partial healing if I take it easy. But I really need to just let it heal, but I'm not going to. I know I'm not going to. But yeah, hopefully we can do that soon. You guys are just... I tried pineapple on pizza, guys. It sucks. You guys are lying. I know there is no way, unless you're a sociopath, that any of you think pineapple on pizza is good. I've tried Hawaiian pizza. It's terrible. I know you guys are lying to me. So you guys can't... Now, you guys can't trick me with that anymore. What do we need to do here? So we're printing it. I think that's it. We chilling? We good? All right. Standard output. Let's do it. How are the workouts going for you, Jess? Don't mess the wrist up. Yeah, I don't think I will, as long as I do pull stuff. I'll probably do some push stuff, but we'll see. You need to go to a different place? Maybe it was the pizza. I don't know. I feel like people just like to be edgy, so they say they like pineapple on pizza. I don't know if I believe that like most people that say it like it. Nah, man, in Hawaii, that's what where the Dole plantation is. Oh, so it's fresh pineapple pretty much on that entire island. And I love pineapple, by the way. It's like one of my favorite fruits. I do love pineapple. You getting carpal tunnel? I don't think so. I went to the doctor. He wants to do a couple of blood tests, but he thinks it's just a sprain, honestly. He wants to do like for arthritis and some inflammation stuff. I haven't gotten that done. I probably should get it done. I just don't know how much it's going to cost, to be honest. I got affiliate payments coming in. I might schedule some of those blood tests. We'll see. Always use a wrist rest. Yeah, I do have two right here. Like you could see I have two of these. I just put them. I have a split keyboard and I have two, and I just yeah, I'm chilling. I got a wrist rest. I wasn't using them for a while though. Hawaiian pizza is the worst pizza possible, really. I think it is. I agree. We finally agree, Zinka. Maybe that's why, because it had other stuff added to it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Doesn't mean you bash on our taste. Yes, it 100% means I make fun of you for your taste. Yes, it does. But we can all agree here, anchovies is just straight up disgusting. We can't agree on that. We can't agree. We can all come together. I like that. You wrapped it up nicely, Anonymous, at the end. Pineapple is good for pizza. Ham is maybe ham is the problem, honestly. My workouts are going well. I'm running again just because of the race and trying to work on mobility. Okay, let's go. My ankle that was broken seems fine. That's awesome. Man, a broken ankle. Oof, that's rough. What did you do to your ankle? Pizza shouldn't be sweet. Moneyballin' coming in with the reasonable take finally. Never like pineapple on pizza? Man, Devon, I know you're new here, but I like you. But whatever you like on your pizza, I'd rather have chicken and spinach with some white rice. Oh, okay. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I don't think I've had like spinach with chicken. I will usually blend the spinach. I don't know if I like the taste of it yet. Some people hate the taste of spinach. I don't mind it, but I don't go out of my way to like make my meal better with it, you know? Pineapple on pizza is almost as bad as tabs versus spaces. Yeah. I got I passed the point where I always forget names of characters in series, but I'm watching Silicon Valley, and the main character, like his gripe with tabs versus spaces and his freakouts with it. I like it. I feel like a lot of these, like, I wonder if Silicon Valley took things that were controversial and put them into the show, or they made them popular and controversial so people would watch that series and then take them out into the programming world. I don't know which came first. All right, count characters. Add a new function to your script that takes the text from the book as a string and returns the number of times each character includes symbols and spaces. Appears in this. Wait. Oh, including symbols and spaces appears in the string. Convert any character to lowercase. We don't want duplicates. Call the function, capture the result, and a new variable, print the result. Use a dictionary of string integer. When you print out the dictionary, it should look something like this. Okay. I don't know what this means. Use dictionary of string integer. So, oh, sorry. Literally key value. So types. Okay. When you print out the dictionary, it should look something like this. We could probably specify that we want to split by every single character. And I think that would record spaces, would it not? We want to capture... I think we do that. Every single special character. And we just don't add for spaces. We can conditionally exclude that. Because what I was thinking of, what we could do is loop through the split and then... Because if we print a split... We have the words, and we just loop through and get those words, but that seems silly. We should probably loop through every character. Can we split? Like, we do this. FBI, open up! Adam Learns Live, coming in with a raid of 62 people. Yo, Adam, what's up, man? How is it going? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. How'd your stream go? What's up? Yeah, I kind of like will browse Adam's stream once in a while. He's kind of just chilling, playing a game. And sometimes he does like mentorship sessions on there, which is pretty cool. But anyone coming in that's new to this channel, essentially, we primarily just kind of like help out a lot of junior devs that are trying to break into the industry. So if you ever have web dev career questions, feel free to ask. Happy to answer. But right now, I created a video. I'm basically like, screw front end. We're going back end. I want to actually become a good back end developer because I've kind of just been getting by with it. I started learning Nest, not Next, in Node. So I'm building a Twitch app with Nest, and we're also going to be learning Angular because I think it pairs well with Nest. And I just want to learn something new instead of React being shoved into every single application that you can ever imagine. We're going to learn something new, right? Yeah, right now we're going through the entire Boot.dev curriculum because they are an affiliate partner, and I kind of just want to check them out and learn backend. That's what we're doing. So yeah, anyways, thank you again for the raid, man. All right, let me catch up. How was your stream? You broke it landing on it while running, playing football. A girl tackled out of nowhere in front of me, and I had to hurdle. Oh, no, Jessa. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Damn. Well, I'm glad your foot's feeling better. Adam is making a really cool game. Yeah, he is. He is making a really cool game. I'm going to be honest, I don't follow, like, a lot of the code that he does. I just go in because it's just chill. I'll, like, listen to it in the background while I'm doing something. But yeah, definitely check out Adam. Show him some love. If you guys like this stream, you'll probably like his. It's more chill. If I've almost chased you away from this stream with me ranting about your bad food taste or anything like that, you go into his stream and you're gonna like de-stress. But yeah, it's going pretty good here. And I looked to see if I could raid you, but I guess the timings didn't work out. Oh, don't raid her. She doesn't need a raid. Don't worry about her. I don't follow my own code either. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Raid Zinka. Okay, now you got to raid her because... Just raid her. Just raid her because... I feel like she's going to give me shit for that one for a while. Just raid her, please, Adam. Raid her. But yeah, pretty chill stream. I like it. All right, so we are building out a function. What are we doing? So we are brand new to Python, by the way. I suck with Python. We are learning. So we have file content split open. All right, let me try this. Let me just print out split. Yeah, you give me shit for way less. This is very true. Very true. What are we doing here in main? Split, print split, empty separator. So can we like Python separate by every single character? Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna read this. Ooh, the song's fire if you're on Twitch. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Split string, every nth character, Python. Every nth? Nah, I guess. I think what we're going to have to do... I think I saw Dewey, you said it's like regex. Here, give me just like, honestly, hold up. Let's look it up. Not too much documentation on it. Split, Python split. Separator, optional. We don't need a max. Split by this. I don't know if we have this option. Unless we like try to do a regex thing. 7way, thanks for the follow. That Is that a bot account? Am I about to get like botted? Yeah, almost sounded like, yo, I love the Squid Game sound or the song. It's so good. It's so good. And this is the do we have the cat emote? What is it? Cat Jam. We don't have Cat Jam? Oh no. Oh, well I was gonna there's something that like you spam in chat when the song comes on, and I can't even do that. Ooh, that's good. Zinka. Am I a sub of yours, Zinka? Maybe. I don't know. I think my sub just ran out or something. Probably. It's probably like registering or something like that. You do list string, it'll give you the oh, stop trying to solve it. No. Damn it. All right, now I got to try it. I appreciate your help. That's my fault for looking at chat. That's my fault for looking at chat. All right, we'll do your thing. List file, so you're saying file contents. I gotta like learn to ignore those messages. I don't even know what. Wait, what would even list do? So we'll do like, I don't know. Wait, what am I doing? Sum list equals list save. I would appreciate empty separate. Oh, the empty separator thing. I don't even know what this is going to give us. That's good. I don't think this actually brought me in the right direction because I don't even know what it does. Python, what the fuck? Damn it, you solved it. Thank you. I appreciate the intention. But we have all of our characters. Yeah, fuck. Let's go. I mean, yeah, this solves it. All right, take care, Adam. Yeah, definitely. Like every time I raid, I'm like, yep, have fun. I'm going to eat. Bye-bye. So have a good full meal. If you haven't already, try grape jelly on pizza. You would be surprised at how good it is, but you probably might not have it available tonight. So for now, just some regular, boring food is fine. And when you get a little bit more creative, try it out. Yeah, this is the exact route we wanted. Don makes topic on Ozempic on DC as ads now save 20. Dude, wait, is that what the ads were? Where was that? Where was it? I swear I'm going to be so mad if that's what the ads were. Where were the ads? What did we have open? Was it Python? No. I think it was W3 schools, right? That's crazy. That's so W3. Oh man, that's so creepy. Phone, can you stop listening to me? Yeah, we kind of do like a topic once a week on Discord, and also I love the toast. I love peanut butter toast. Ooh, that's pretty good, Edward. That's pretty good. I'm trying to ignore kind of a lot of your comments. If you're giving hints and stuff, I'm just gonna ignore you. Just because I want to solve it, and then, we could look at it. But all right, so we have some list. What do we have? Words, letters list. So we have letters list, and we're just going to loop through for I in letters. No, it's... I'm already forgetting this. They spaced the Python course too far. So you have to get the command line in between. I think it's too much. But yeah, this is what we're doing. For... Song's pretty fire. in range. It's like in range. No. I'm screwing it up. In range. So we have for I in range of, oh, right. But we could do I in this. So we could do this, or we can do for I in range of the starter, I think. I don't even know what the first value is, but then we do like length of letters list. We do something like that. I in range 2, iterating from 2 to 7. Okay, negative. We have the negative step. Okay, but I think this should work. It's gonna lag us to hell, isn't it? Yep. All right, cool. We're chilling. All right, so we have a dictionary. See, I forgot how to establish an object in Python. I've been craving peanut butter milkshakes. Yo, peanut butter milkshakes are good. They're really good. Oh, you don't like toast and PBJ? You love toast and jelly, but I don't like toast. Yeah, I wouldn't. I love peanut butter toast. I love toast and jelly, but don't like toast and PBJ. Yeah, I think that's normal. That's really normal. All right. So what are we doing? Dictionaries. Car. It's literally just this. Okay. All right, so for each letter, again, man, how do I access it in? I'm going to assume that's correct. Dude, if, holy shit, not. Here we go again, going from JavaScript to Python. If characters letter exists, then we're going to assume it's an integer. And then we don't have to. I forgot what's unique to Python. Can we just do. Like, does this edit it directly? Like, how do we even increment? Like, what is the shorthand? I mean, we could just do characters letter. I don't know. What would we even word it? I'm just going to, I don't care. I'm repeating. I don't care. I hope it triggers all of you. And we'll clean this code up. All right, so if it exists, then we want to just add 1 to it. Else characters letter equals 0. I'm going to ignore YouTube. Because I don't... Guys, like, try to kind of... Here's what... what should we do? Should we let people on YouTube just, like, backseat code and just kind of ignore YouTube? Or... Because I'm, like, kind of in between where, like, I'm trying to solve it on my own. And there are people on YouTube that might be, you know, just kind of, like, talking casually. Do I just, like, not look at chat for a while? Or how do I solve that? because I want to be able to solve it on my own. And you get some people that just like have to backseat code. I'm always trying to like come up with the best policy with that, but I just don't know. All right, so we have characters. We're building up this. What do we have afterwards? But people on Twitch, I notice, like, you guys kind of know. We're going to have spaces. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to include spaces or not. Is this going to work? Let's try it. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's like, you don't know. You want to help. I don't think it's like, I don't think you're being negative. It's just like, I got to just figure out like the right thing to do there for me so I don't read chat because I want to learn myself, you know? I didn't even see what you wrote, honestly. It's mainly like YouTube. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Do you want me to delete the... Nah, I don't think we should. I don't think we should. I'll just let people talk. Letters. What are we doing here? So 4-letter in letters list. 4-letter in letters list. How do we do this type of loop? But thank you for offering, Zinka. I don't know. Loops. While loops, for loops. Boolean logic. See, this is with range. Python loop through list without range. In. What was the error? I'm not. If file main. If characters letter. What is this key error P? If characters, how do we access an, so we're just trying to access the value in an object incorrectly, I think. So we have dictionary. I think it's like a JavaScript way of doing things. Well, no, that should work. What is this error? Key error. It's a pretty chill song. I like it. A pinned comment would work. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, it's the most informative error message. Yep. I know, right? Well, let's... print. Then we print characters. So if it's the conditional. If this, this is shorthand for JavaScript. What is it, like undefined? What if we do... Okay, I got to remember some stuff. I think we can't just do that. That's JavaScript world, right? So how do we get like a type in Python? Let's do that. Type. Dynamic typing, none type. It's none type. How do we check for none type? How do we... No. Python, check if key exists in dictionary. I feel like it's pretty basic. If key in dict keys. If Apple in... Cool. All right, there we go. If letters, let's get rid of that. If letter in letters list, then let's go ahead and add this. Oh, wow. Let's try this. Letters, what is this? Key error P, fuck you. Same error we had before. Characters, letters. Where? Here, letter, characters, letter, +1. So if letter in list, we assume that it already exists with 0. What are we getting here? Actually, we probably should have the else. What we could do is like... So we're going to have to do the lowercase thing. We will have to account for that. But let's just set P for 0. And then we're going to print characters with the letter here. And we should get something with P, right? If we're doing this correctly. Key error P. So is it because we're getting a capital P in... The fuck? All right, I'm going to try to skip through anything. Let me catch up. It's my song. It's a final... Oh, that was a Final Fantasy song. It was pretty good. It was chill. I never coded this type of music before. It's an interesting experience. Yo. We got some good music for coding. Got some really good music. I'm a big fan of synthwave while coding. RAP free time. My learning time is being extended. Grabbing Boot.dev on top of Scrimba, it seems. Oh, yeah, I saw that question. Alex, I would be careful about spreading yourself too thin with that. And I don't agree with him. I would argue, like, you don't need to learn backend to build full applications. You just don't. There's Supabase, there's Mongo, and there is Next. So don't feel like you need to dive into the backend to learn that stuff. Time box your implementation of 5 to 7 minutes and don't look at chat. Yeah, I could do something like that. I don't know. I like interacting with chat even if it's going to take me a little bit longer to solve something. But yeah. Oh yeah, you're a big fan of synthwave, huh? Just in space. But yeah, like splitting your attention between going through Boot.dev and Scrimba is kind of rough, man. Like what you should be doing is building stuff on the side with Scrimba and not really dedicating more time to then learning backend at the same time. You're going to get through the curriculums and feel like you're making progress and not really retain a whole lot. I'd be careful about that. Don't know why there was an error requesting a song. Video is not music category. Oh, well, it sounds like it's not a music video. That's weird. Just considering, gotcha. I don't remember who said that, but in most new startups, a senior dev is Supabase. Yeah, Elite, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah. I get, like, it's fine to learn backend. You can expand your knowledge for sure, but you don't need to. And even though, like, Boot.dev is a good course, like, it's really easy to try to find, like, you get a good deal and you're like, I gotta purchase it now. No, you don't. I have, like, 30 Udemy courses that say otherwise. Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of ambient while I code lately. Kind of music's good. It is. Anything without words, I think, works really well for me. It quiets my mind since I get easily distracted. Yep. I like Python, or I like Synthwave a lot. Okay. What are we doing? Key error. All right, let me focus on this for about 5 more minutes. I just want to catch up a little bit. And I appreciate you guys not backseating in chat, so I could kind of hop back and forth and talk. Okay, so what are we doing? If Apple My Dictionary get letter print characters, we should see something. How we're accessing this. What am I doing? Characters. I'm just like, what is the very first? It's P. Okay. It literally is P. I should have just paid attention to this. Project. Why? Can you have capital as a key? Key error R. Why is this? What do you mean by key error? What? And then the error comes when, what, letter? So it's basically saying it doesn't exist. That's all it's doing. If it doesn't exist, if letter in letters exist, print characters letter. Why wouldn't this exist? I just want to replicate it, just so I kind of remember this error. That's all this error is. Key error, yo. Okay. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm just, oh, whoops. That should work then, I think. If letter and characters... Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's print characters. Cool. Okay, we got our characters. Does it include a space? I don't know. I think like the solution should include a space. So what exactly does it want? We're going to have to do lowercase. There is probably a command for lowercase. All right, take care, Jess. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Oh, man, people are getting pre-rolls. Pre-rolls suck. Might take a little bit of a break because I want to keep going. Yeah, Alex, I mean, like, I think, like, if you, it depends on how much free time. If you took the backend discount, then I would just make sure that you're giving yourself enough time to build stuff with what you're learning. Just going through each curriculum. And also, you're going to be bouncing back and forth between JavaScript and Python, which might get frustrating. It could be a little bit rough. So feel free to try it, but I wouldn't pay for like a year plan. Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest with y'all, Boot.dev didn't teach me shit. The only course there I got any that would stick with me was a C memory management, and it took me a lot of time to figure that out. In general, I think that due to too many courses and tutorial hell, I made backwards progress and I can't code. I could a few months ago, but I can't. Well, I think it did teach you shit, and then you just took a break. It sounds like it did. When you were kind of like fresh and new, like I've did you see me forget Python stuff? That's what happens. That's normal. That's totally normal. You got to keep up with it. It sounds like you did learn it, and then you just took too much of a break or went to a different course and you didn't apply it enough. That's what that sounds like. Yeah, tons of building, man. Tons of building. Probably on over asked questions, but do you think people with ADHD have any advantages from the way their minds work? I'm not only coding, but in tech in general. Energy. You can have a bit of energy, which sometimes people feel lethargic. Um, Definitely watch my episode where I brought on that ADHD guy and he talked about it. Um, it's really like energy and focus, right? If you can kind of get into the right mindset, you can spend a significant amount of time doing something. Um, as long as you eliminate those distractions. Am I wrong? Like, talk a little bit more about your ADHD symptoms, and maybe I can tell you. I'm about to jump into back end. I was going to approach it the way I did front end, build as I learn, as I go. Yep, that's the way to do it. 100% the way to do it, for sure. All right, here's what I'm going to do. We'll take a 3-minute break. We're going to run some ads. We're going to get rid of the pre-rolls on Twitch, and we're going to keep going. Um, yeah, we're going to solve the rest of this. We're almost there. Yes, you are not allowed to pee outside of these breaks, so this is your chance. All right, 3 minutes, go pee, wash your hands, come back, and we're going to continue pushing forward. All right, let's do it. Be quick, race. It's a pretty good song. requested this one. It's pretty good. You did? Oh, okay. Not bad. All right. We'll move forward a little bit. We got 54 seconds with the ads, but you know, we're chilling if you have a Twitch sub. Yeah, I feel like I don't really have control over my thoughts and how long I can hold on to them. Sometimes I get too overwhelmed easily, which to me feels like sensory overload, scatterbrained. Again, energy is on your side. Your challenge is focus. Yeah, okay. Your challenge is focus. I would watch the video. Just look up Don the Developer, ADHD, and watch that. He did mention some positive things that could come out of it. But that's your big challenge is focus. It's a good question, though. I was jumping from one thing to the other too much, and man, it's tough. It's sad that when I figured out what to do, I'm just feeling stuck. I mean, it's a constant journey, man. Keep going. You basically said you knew how to code before and build some stuff with it. Like learn, if you have to go through some fundamental knowledge again to refresh, just like I did, then you do that. That's what you do. And then you build something with it. Then you take the time out to reinforce it. Like we could sit here and be frustrated at ourselves with it, or we could decide like, what is the next action? You know the next action. It's to refresh where you need to, and you build stuff with it. That's all the chaos I can afford to share today. Okay, sounds good. All right, so add a new blah, 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 blah. Okay, so use a dictionary. When you print out the dictionary, it should look something like this. So let's see if we have this down. We're printing this out, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Screw you. Okay. I got to get used to the commands. All right. I don't know. Let's try it out. Let's run it. Oh, we got to do lowercase. We're dummies. String to lowercase. Lower. Got it. We just need this once. We can't reuse it. Wait, yeah, wait, what? Yeah, we can. What am I talking about? Yeah. What? Why'd I say that? Four-letter. Why would that not be autofilled? Key in, or the value. Wait a second. Why? Let me just do a sanity check now that I'm back. Print. Okay. Let me see if this just errors. Okay. No error. Are we printing it? We are. We're good. Let's test it out. See if we get any errors. Got some errors. P is 2. What is this? Is this a character? Is this a character? What happens when we do it to a symbol? Pretty good song. I like this song. I like this. It's good music. Big thing for me is I'm low energy with things I'm not interested in, but high energy with things I am. Then the trick is to use that and get interested in it. Yeah, we're getting several P's. Why is this only accumulating 2? Let me read the code. For letter and letters, lowercase letter, if letter is in character, so we're doing lowercase, that's why. We just forgot to replace this. Let me see. Cool, we're chilling. All right, let's copy and paste this. Let's see. We get it. Okay. Nope. Still no. 612. What? We are missing 1. The fuck is this? Okay, so we're starting it at 1. That's the only problem. That was our error. All right, let's try it again. Back to Christmas time. Let's go. All right, so we passed that. Can we do plus plus or what? What is like Python int? Yeah, it's Xmas music. Dude, I like Xmas music. Christmas is awesome. So plus equals. One. So we got plus equals 1 here. I'm just going to run it again. But yeah, that should do it. All right, cool. Would you guys do this differently? I'll look at chat now. I appreciate you guys chilling out and holding back. I got to learn, you know? You know what I want? Here it is. I figured it out. I know how we solve 2 problems, okay? We have 2 problems in this community. One, I want you guys to be able to backseat code and do that with each other, but I don't want to see it until I want to see it. Does that make sense? Sorry, 3 problems. All right. Number 2 is Zinka. Number 3, you guys have wanted a hackathon for a while. So you know what we should do? Because I want to do the next hackathon with a community project. We should build a chat client that aggregates the messages and it filters out backseat coding. It's a little bit niche, but then we could just like, honestly, if we did this, I could just allow it in chat and I would stream a lot more often. I'm not even joking. What do you guys think about that for a project? I was out of my room with AirPods on and hear check, and I'm like, what the hell? Is that what the song is? Or is it like a genre of music? Is it Zek or Zek? I haven't paid attention to the code. I've been talking to Alex. Nice. Hell yeah. All right, let me catch up with a couple things that I missed. Yeah, I know you are right. And I need to get my shit together. I'm just in a bad mood from yesterday. Oh, are you? Just kind of sore, and I feel overwhelmed and I'm overthinking. We'll build a project from scratch and we shall see. Yeah, just start tomorrow. You know, just relax tonight. You don't have to rush it. Start tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep. I understand that feeling. Guys, if you are going through learning, I want to kind of just share my thoughts on this. There are plenty of things that I've learned that I just do forget. And it is a little bit frustrating, but just over time, you're going to discover that you have different memory capacities than other people. You have different, you just have like different learning speeds than other people, and your path is not always going to be the most efficient. That's okay. You know, like that's okay. Right? So don't get frustrated at yourself when you start forgetting stuff. Just recognize the stuff that you do remember. How did you remember it? Usually it's going to be through reinforcement using it. For example, I'm probably not going to forget a lot of JavaScript stuff. There's still going to be JavaScript stuff that I do forget that I haven't used frequently. And that's literally just part of software engineering. It's a use it or lose it situation. And the more often you use it for the longer period of time, the longer it stays in your memory. That's just what happens, right? So if you've gone through courses, you've bounced around a bit, one thing that you discovered, as long as you continue moving forward, is like, hey, I probably shouldn't bounce around that much, right? Which is why I'm kind of cautioning Alex a bit with taking on the Boot.dev stuff. But maybe I shouldn't bounce around as much. It's not going to stick as much. So just, you know, be aware of that. Most people are not going to just like go through a course and remember it. You got to use it a ton and reinforce it. And then if you do jump to something different, you might forget some stuff. And that's okay. Like me today, going back through, okay, crap, dictionary. How do I use a dictionary? How do I use a list? How do I loop through a list? All this stuff, I'm refreshing. I'm like, oh yeah, now I could use it right away. I don't need like a whole course or a whole tutorial on it. It's like, oh, refresher. I can look at documentation, refresher. And then it's just the more I do that, and then use it and apply it in challenges or project work, then it's just going to get reinforced more deeply, more deeply, more deeply, and I'll forget it less and less and less. That's how it works. So it can be frustrating when you don't go through this linear path and remember everything perfectly and apply everything perfectly, but it's never completely lost. Usually when you go back to it, you can refresh it faster. And I love this song, by the way. Sounds cool as fuck, ambitious, but I'd be down to participate. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a hackathon project. You guys could group up and we like choose, we're going to kind of open source it. Any content creator can use it. Any coding content creator can use it. But maybe we create something where you could expand it, where you can filter certain things from chat and you let certain things through, but you don't see them. Maybe you want to do that, right? Detecting backseat coding is an interesting problem. Honestly, seems like something an LLM might actually be good at. So hitting an external API to be able to do that, like ChatGPT, could be an option. Probably should be. There's no way in hell I wouldn't. I would definitely use the ChatGPT AI or API to do that. You expect people to self-ID. I wouldn't expect self-ID. I think that is too... You don't require anything out of your viewers. They don't do shit. Like most people will hop in, lose their attention right away, and like bounce. Trying to find, not most, but I don't know. I don't want to ask anything of viewers, and I don't think content creators would want that either. But that's an interesting thing to self-ID with that. But then how do you distinguish between legitimate messages from them? Do you just block them completely, or you let certain ones through? Yeah, I'd start that problem by first coding the application and switching to front end. Okay. I think it could be a fun idea. We should start the hackathon soon. I think we should. I think I'm getting ready to be able to do it. Oh, the language. Oh, okay, gotcha. That it was Czech Republic. Czech. Thank you. Okay, so it's Czech Republic. So Czech language. Got it. Did I hear an LLM could solve it for distinguishing for string, or just like what do you call it? Yeah, for interpreting text, yes. I was afraid you'd hate the AI. No, okay, listen, I don't hate AI. And in fact, we are going to have an AI topic next week in Discord. We're going to have an AI topic. And I'm kind of curious. I'm not going to give it away. We're going to have an AI topic. So I don't hate AI. I just hate AI bros constantly pushing developers to be bad developers by creating an overdependence through AI generated code. I'm a truck driver and it's hard to retain things sometimes because I'm not using it constantly, but what helps is listening to tech podcasts on the subject. Okay. Yeah, you're doing log hours, Justin. Yeah. Yeah, you need to sit down and code. You got to do that. You got to sit down and code. Like maybe truck stops and stuff like that. Take advantage of it. Pull out your laptop, eat while you're doing it or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you find that helpful, then do that for sure. If you find it helps retain it. But you can think about code. You can. Just don't get, distracted with driving, of course. But you can also think about code, how you would implement something. Okay. All right. Move on to the next. All right, so let's aggregate all the word and character data into a nice report that we can print to the console. Only print counts for the characters that are in the alphabet. Here's what mine looks like. Be sure to wrap each counted character in single quotes. And we are going to print this. I'll see if there's like a library in Python to detect alphanumeric. Otherwise, we got to build a dictionary for it. So what I would do, I didn't even notice it said it's literally giving the stuff that it's testing for. That's really cool. Eat, sleep, code. You got to give yourself breaks. I don't know. That's what you hear in you go through a coding boot camp. You eventually will do it. You'll do it at some points. Yeah. You will do it at some points. Why is my tongue itchy? It's like I ate a banana or something. All right. Can we just exclude it? Like, why are we adding it to the dictionary? So let's do a couple things. We are going to look up probably just a dictionary we gotta check. Oh. I mean, that's gonna be pretty slow to run. The other thing is like adding all the character, like alphanumeric characters to here and checking. We didn't learn this method. Is alnum. So here's, yeah, alphanumeric characters. Right? Well, we would do like like this would be a little bit faster to set keys rather than a list and look up the list. Python, I think this would be faster. But what we can do is like a string. I'm trying to avoid using it, honestly. Where are we? Did I close the... I think I did. There's no requirements. I'm not going to type it all out. I'm using the is alphanumeric because I already know how to do it. We're just going to check the keys to see if it exists in here. If it does, then we add it to characters. So we'll use is alnum. Actually, oh, why am I doing this? Get rid of this. And then this. Cool. All right. We're going to assume it works. We'll have tests running against it. We are just going to do nothing. How do we do nothing in a for loop in Python? Do we just return? Is that... Like, how do we skip? Python for loop skip. Is that going to return in the function itself? Continue. Okay. Okay. Print characters. Let's do it. Fuck. It's literally only special characters. If is not. How do we negate this? I mean, we just say doesn't equal true, right? Or something like that. Okay. Yes, I mean true. Cool. We have alphanumeric characters. All right. That's it. We just print. So we got to print the what are we doing? Beginning of report. Do we have to do like an end of report? Be sure to wrap each. What is it checking for? Just a standard output? End report. All right. How do we... I'm stealing from Lane. All right, so all right, so what are we doing with this? All right, so we're gonna have to loop through. Well, we're going through every alphanumeric character. We don't want to loop 25 times because there might be some characters that don't exist. So we need to get the number of keys in an object, right? Length of an object. Okay, 36. What? Alphanumeric. Numeric. It did say numeric, right? Fuck! Hold on. No. We might have to do this differently. I'm just looking for alpha better. Is alpha, thank you. I'm looking for a built-in native thing. Is alpha. All right. So we have is alpha, and we're going to loop through. Zero or one? F. F. Okay, got it. All right, so the M character, the character was found. Characters. That many times. What? Fuck these errors. What the hell? This is not helpful at all. What are we doing? This characters. Does this even work? Yeah. That's the index. Wait, what are we trying to do? No, what? Why are we doing this? In characters. Maybe I was thinking of something else. For character, in characters, we're just printing the character. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking of. We have the character. Let's go ahead and bring this back. All right, the P character was found, so it's not in order. Does it need to be in order? Okay, gotta wrap it in single quotes. Well, it doesn't look like it needs to be in order. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and copy and paste this. Let's go. Hell yeah. I was learning German in 6 years in school. I barely know how to introduce myself. Dude, I don't even know if I could talk Japanese. When I started falling behind, wakarimasen is like the thing that I said pretty often, which means I don't understand. And you at least had to know that to say that you just don't know. I appreciate you refraining from that, Jake. What were those backend language examples Don gave earlier when cautioning me on overloading my learning? Switching from Python to JavaScript. Mickle Bubble, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Does TikTok work in the USA? Yeah, it's worked for a while. It's down for like 6 hours or something like that. Dude, I can't grow on TikTok or Instagram anymore. It's like stagnant. I'm staying the same. I've stayed the same followers forever. I don't even know if it's worth posting anything to them anymore. I gotta like probably look up how people are using TikTok and Instagram to grow from Reels. I don't think Reels is really growing Instagrams that much anymore. I think it's a lot of picture stuff and galleries. Your takes are too spicy. They might be. You know what? That's a good. Yeah, they might be. My takes tend to attract like non-victims. Like people that kind of like are a little bit harder on themselves and take ownership over their fuck ups rather than people who need to be coddled. And that's why I like them. That's why I like my shorts. Like there's a strategy behind that, and I'll do out of context stuff and it just, triggers people. It does really well on YouTube. I do get subscribers on YouTube for it, but like TikTok and Instagram, yeah, I got to cushion it and make it more encouraging and even just educational. Educational would be good. But a lot of my shorts are like out of context stuff from like my no bullshit advice. And yeah, I think you have a good point. That's probably what's holding me back. I have something good for this occasion if you want. I don't know. It depends. It depends. You also gave me examples, which was maybe 3. Supabase next, and did I say? I hope I didn't say Mongo. I think I said Mongo, but what I meant was Firestore, or like real-time Fire database. But if you want like a document model database, Firebase is good for front-end developers. Supabase is good for a relational database. All 3 can set up backends without you having to learn backend. I honestly like the NoBS advice, calls me out on what I do and to do better. I appreciate that. That's the way to take it, man. Like a lot of people just, honestly, if you take it really personally, you probably identify with it. That's the truth that I think a lot of people don't want to hear. I'm not saying that my advice can't be taken as like rude or like offensive. I do that on purpose. But usually the people that get triggered with it are people that identify with the advice and then they take it personally. That's it. It's those 2 things that I notice where I attract haters. And maybe like watch the whole video, but a lot of people won't do that. But some people watch the whole video and they're like, fuck this dude. But the people that just kind of recognize that the junior, like a lot of junior devs are just ill-equipped to being marketable, and they really gotta get much better than they already are. It's a rough message to really internalize. Excuse me. But once you do, then you can filter out a lot of your emotions and feeling sorry for yourself and start coming up with a more concrete strategy to identify what you've probably been doing wrong and the strategy that's going to actually make meaningful progress to building up your skills, to building up your network, your presence, your self-branding, your connections in the dev world. Like, a lot of people think they're networking because they send random connection requests on LinkedIn. They're not networking. You are just wasting people's time. A lot of people think they're growing because they are going through a ton of coursework and they're just doing so many courses, and why won't a company take a chance on them? But they have like one project that they built 3 months ago. A lot of people think that they are, oh, I got to cough again. Damn it. I got a tickle in my throat, but you get the idea. It's like a lot of people think this, and then when you call it out, if you've kind of put so much time into doing something and now you're kind of being told you fucked up, it could be a hard pill to swallow. It's a really hard pill to swallow. But you know what is a really, really, really hard pill to swallow? Spending years doing this, realizing you've completely fucked up. You haven't built your network. You haven't built self-branding. You've just been going through course after course after course after course. You haven't really built any projects. You haven't gone to meetups. You haven't really built up your skill base. You haven't worked on your soft skills. You still get total anxiety in interviews. You've worked on like none of this like you think you have. You know what really, really hurts is when you finally are just so many years into it, completely burned out, and you realize you are so far away. That will completely destroy a lot of your prospects, because that's when you give up. So let's piss people off a little bit earlier in the path. I'm okay with that. I love JavaScript. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. So you want to see quality Python content? I don't know. Again, I don't know. My answer to you is still, I don't know. Kelsey, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Are you Kelsey from the Discord server? Dude, why do I have to cough? Cord Just, thanks for the sub on YouTube. A lot of people half-ass everything. They do. Building, learning, networking explicitly results overnight. Very, very true. Not realizing this takes years to do. And man, just start from the beginning and have some patience and just push through it a little bit. I'm not saying you have to go through a bunch of coursework. Apply it. Build some cool stuff. But you got to push yourself through some of the earlier parts, especially when you don't really know how to code. You're like, I don't want to do this. Sometimes you got to push yourself a little bit. Sometimes a lot of people look for like motivation when motivation comes through action. Usually a lot of your motivation comes through action and achieving things. It doesn't come in the beginning. Some people get that motivation in the beginning. Many don't. You got to force yourself to take action over time to then get excited about coding and have that intrinsic, I don't know. Have that natively build like a little bit more deep-rooted motivation in you to fuel you and push you forward. I'm so excited to do massive networking at ETH Denver next week. ETH Denver. So that's a crypto thing, right? That's pretty cool. Is it like a conference or something like that? And yeah, like a lot of the stuff, you got to remember, a lot of the stuff that I call out in my videos, I've done. I've already done it. I've done it in my past. I made so many mistakes. And some people like listen to what I'm saying and like, they'll see me as like someone talking down to juniors and telling them how many times they're fucking up. Like, but if you just watch one video, you're not going to realize I've made like 95% of these mistakes. And I've shared that many times. I'm just hoping you don't, like that's all you're trying to do as someone with experience. You just try to share that and hope they don't have to make the same mistakes as much, right? Some mistakes are good, but some mistakes are costly with time. I'm not going to pull up a TikTok, Jake, just because we're on YouTube. And there's copyright stuff. Would a quality Python meme count? Someone shared a great one in Don's. That would count. A lot of people would get further along if they were genuine too. I feel like a lot of people aren't themselves and try to be as bland as possible. Yup. Afraid to be offensive in a way or others. People can't connect with you. That's true. People want to connect with people that speak honestly and are authentic. You got to be a little bit careful with how employers are going to perceive what you say. But like if you're in private Discord communities and stuff like that, that's a bit different. It's crypto, big ass convention. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Sounds like fun. I don't think I've ever been to a convention in my entire life. And I don't want to go back to Chicago to go to a convention. I just don't want to get shot. I don't think that's like a big ask. I just don't want to get shot in Chicago. So, maybe I'll go to Texas or Florida and we'll do conventions there. Submit the link to your repo. Once you have finished your project, push it up to GitHub. All right, here we go. Cool. Yeah. Because we're hiding the book stuff. Try some grape jelly on your pizza. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Cool. I hope you enjoyed the project. It's always good to solidify the things you learn in courses by getting your hands dirty with it. They should have done this in the beginning before the Git stuff. 100%, I think. Or I would be very curious why he... Well, no, we're using command... No, that's true. We're using command line stuff. Okay, I get the command line stuff. I get the Git stuff. Never mind. That doesn't make any sense. All right, let's check it out. We are going to get a repo name. Let's go. We built our first Python project. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did that in a stream. Feeling pretty good about that. Damn, it's like been a 3-hour stream or something like that. Oh, no, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh, I started late. I forgot about that. Let me know if you want to go to one. I'd meet you there for sure. Yeah, I could let you know. I got to think about like... Where? Yeah, I'd have to think. If I move, which I'm most likely going to move, I don't want to live in Indiana forever. If I move, I'm probably going to go to somewhere kind of close to a bigger city. I really think it's going to be like Austin, Texas, or something like that, or like Miami, Florida. Like, I'm telling you, this might sound really stupid. I don't care. When GTA 6 comes out, I'm probably going to move to Miami, Florida. Or I'm going to move to Austin, Texas, depending on how it is. That might sound really stupid to you. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, I will probably go to either of those places. Or Tampa. I've considered Tampa. But I'll let you know, Zinka, for sure, especially if it's close to Texas. Austin and Dallas have some tech stuff. I wonder how Dallas is with its tech stuff, how popular it is. Yeah, a lot of you are in Texas. If I go to Texas, I'll let you guys know. Maybe we could do like a meetup thing. You live in Dallas. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people in my community live in Texas. Your brother works in cybersecurity in Dallas. Oh, that's cool. Oh, very cool. So Dallas is pretty tech heavy. Would you say like Austin or Dallas is bigger for its tech scene? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Devon, I saw your post. You live in Texas, too. Dude, everyone lives in Texas. I think I'm missing out. It's a lot of Java I see in Dallas. Okay. I would, yeah, that's a good point. I would probably say the tech in Texas maybe isn't as modern. I could see that. Be hilarious if the entire community minus Dom was in Texas. Dude, I'd feel so left out. I'd feel so left out. You guys would be meeting without me. Austin is bigger for tech? Okay. That's why I'm kind of considering Austin, but also it's kind of the streamer capital of Texas too. I mean, my internship and first job. Oh, Zinka, have you heard of Iron Forge Gym? I don't know if you watch Twitch a lot or anything like that, but there's like a streamer gym, essentially. It's pretty cool. But I think it's in Austin. Is it like JavaScript? Yep. Yep, Alex, that's a way to make friends right there. And then lose them instantly. We're going to party without you, dude. Story of my life. I'm never in the right spot at the right time. That is literally the story of my life. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of how much of a loner I am. Thank you. Thank you. I work in defense tech, so Dallas Fort Worth is better for that. Do you think so? Okay. Yep, never get invited to anything. I just stay in the software game dev channels. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't watch game dev channels usually. I watch Adam once in a while, but it's usually to chill out. One day we will all meet in Texas. Indeed, Apple and Tesla in Austin, and that's where my gamer friend started with Bethesda games, now at Epic. Oh, interesting. What's up, Parody? How you doing, man? Okay, so Austin is the place to be. Oh, okay, so you are Kelsey from Discord. Yeah, you're good. No worries. A lot of times I'll hop into a stream and I won't even be at the keyboard. You watch non-codes too sometimes? Yeah, sometimes I do. Yeah, you're right. Come to Poland, it would be cheaper for me. I will... I won't do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not coming to Poland. I talk trash about me there too. You talk trash about you in non-codes? I don't think she liked the last joke that I sent her. She never responded to me. Oh, you mean me? If I went back to Texas, I would go there. Dallas got cray-cray weather. Oh, do you get a little bit of snow or just like a lot of rain there? What did I say? Oh, what did I send her? So I watched her stream. So she raided me that night. And I watched her stream because I wanted to see where she was with the non-bot thing. And she's having some issues with bugs. I think it's going to be a while before it's done. But I said, like, she made a comment. She had me up on stream right before the raid. And she's like, where are all the cool streamers at? And so I sent her a message. Did you just say I wasn't one of the cool streamers before you raided me? And I put a little emoji after it. She hasn't responded to me. It's been like 5 days. Dallas has some more Midwestern weather. Okay, cool. Okay, so Core Justice from Poland. What's up? Midwesterner weather. I might like that a little bit more. I don't know. I think I'm ready for warm weather. I'm going to be honest. Houston has tropical weather. I like tropical. That's why I like Florida. She burned you, dude. She totally burned you. Like, literally had me on screen, and it's like, where are all the cool streamers at? Yep. It was like, okay, I gotta raid someone. It's gonna be done. Middle of the screen. Didn't even care. Just completely roasted me. Dallas gets snow. Ooh, I don't like tornadoes. I want to get away from tornadoes in Indiana, but I will take snow. We got ice in Dallas. It can shut down everything at times. That's what I hear. What about Austin though? All of Texas was part of that like big power outage. I think if I go to Texas, eventually I would get a generator. You like her even more now? Oh, great. Thanks. Okay. Well, I thought you'd be on my side. Okay, fine, Zinka. Fine. Do you apply for some roles currently? No. No, we're chilling. We're just doing our own thing. We're not applying for any roles. I'm going to be building out my course, upping the YouTube videos that I release, getting affiliate money and little contracts, and I'm taking in more mentorship and stuff like that. So, no. Austin is the best. Went to school there. Okay. Does it have a good school system, or you just like Austin? Austin gets a little snow, but it's happy medium because it's far from the shore and further south. I like Austin because it's on the water. I'd eventually want to get a place on the water. Get a pier. That big power outage in second week of February 2021. I remember that. It was big. It was a big deal. Oh, you just like Austin. Okay. Real estate is expensive, though? Yeah. That's what I hear. Real estate is expensive in a lot of places. There's a big lake near Austin. I thought it was on... Wait, I thought Austin was on the ocean. Like part of it. Are you sure? Oh, Houston is closer. Really? How far is Austin from the ocean? I might move to Houston instead. Huh. Austin is inland. Damn. Houston is cheap? I don't know. I've always wanted to visit Dallas, Fort Worth. Now I don't know where I want to move. Austin is on the river. Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I live here about 3 hours. Oh, about 3 hours for Austin. Yeah, you do live in Houston. I do remember that. I did remember that. I did. I just wanted to make sure if you were sure. That's all. San Diego? In California? Why? I think that's like literally the worst place to live. I could get a FANG job tomorrow and I would not move to Cali. There's no way in hell I would move to Cali. Has your favorite beaches? Okay, it probably does have nice beaches. I would consider like South Carolina or something like that. I don't know. I really think it's going to be Florida or Texas. I don't blame you not wanting to move to Cali. There's no way in hell I'm moving to Cali. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell like I would ever do that. Not for a job, for any... Nope, not doing it. I would rather be homeless elsewhere. Cali is pretty, yeah. You visit, yeah. To visit Cali, totally agree. Let's go on vacation. It's expensive in a lot of different areas. It is. It's going to be Texas or Florida for sure. You know, the only reason I'm kind of like staying around, I do like know people around here and, you know, built up a lot of relationships and stuff like that. But really the real reason I haven't moved is because money. It's trying to make this business work, and this business is working better than it has. So it's like it's giving me a little bit of relief, where I'm not like going into debt or anything like that, which is good. I'm actually paying off debt now, but it's like I'm still barely doing it. So I gotta get it to just a little bit of a better spot before I do move. But as soon as I do, and I get stability for 3 to 6 months, probably gonna move. I'm probably gonna need stability for like 6 months. You can make a boatload though. Then I'll work remote there if they're willing to pay me more. I don't care. Like I would make a boatload working for a FANG company. I don't care. There's no way in hell. Fuck California. Yeah, don't move here. Are you Renee? Do you currently live in California? I used to want to live in California, but no. All right, guys. I think that's it. I'm gonna grab something to eat. I think I gotta go pick up more kale. Um, Also, like, kind of have a cough. It's kind of annoying. I'm sorry to hear that, Renee. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna pick up some more kale because Zinker recommended it. And yeah, I will probably be live on Friday. We're not going to do the gaming stream, but we are going to do the Twitch Sprout stream, the Angular. We're going to learn Angular and probably hook it up with Nest, maybe. But we're going to do the personal project for sure. The cough is from the kale. There's no way. Dude, kale it's good for you. You guys need to eat more kale. Again, like I don't know. I think you guys purposefully make fun of the foods I eat because you're jerks. I think that's the real reason. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think a lot of you probably eat this stuff. You just make fun of it anyways. Where am I originally from? I am from Northwest Indiana. It's where I grew up. It's where I am now. I told myself I'd never come back. All right, I'm going to end the YouTube stream on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you Friday. I might just do a Twitch stream on Friday, but I might also restream to YouTube. I don't know, but we're going to do some Twitch Sprout stuff. We're going to learn Angular and dive into that. So I'll see you guys sometime in the future on YouTube. Take care.